everybody, it's Julie here, bringing you this video from the back of Arthur the Honda with one of my musings on a motorbike, where I just talk about things that have popped into my head and that I'd like to discuss with you. This journey right now has been a pain because we've got a cyclist at the front of this queue and nobody's overtaking him, and I can't overtake them until we're on a bit of a clearer road, so it's a slight nuisance, but hey ho, it's an opportunity to chat to you while I'm just paddling along at no speed whatsoever. I have to say, I do live in a beautiful part of the world, as you can see. You know, it's just so lovely. There's lots of fields and it's a vineyard, I think, there. Got lots of vineyards around here. But the roads are really busy. So until we get out of this particular area, we do end up getting stuck and having to go too slow and stuff. But hey ho, it's the price to pay for living in a beautiful place that attracts a lot of tourists. Slow tourists at that. So today I'm going to chat to you about self-care. Such an important topic, and one which I know we often neglect. This is Plumpton College. This is where all the people training to be grooms and riders and horsey people come to do their training. It probably does other things as well, but that's what I know it for most. Lots of people turning in here, so I'm not sure what's going on, but let's slow down a minute. So self-care, that's things like eating well, exercising, making sure you get enough sleep, giving yourself time out to do things, all the stuff that just makes us look after ourselves. I've got another bike, look, honestly. And I know that we all get busy, and particularly women are exceptionally good at multitasking and will do lots of things at once. But it's really important to take more time for yourself, to take some time for yourself, even if you're not doing that. Now, this is something that's very close to my heart, because I don't always look after myself properly, but I know that I should. I used to be a nurse many years ago, not straight from school, but a little bit after I left school. I was trained to be a nurse, and I used to see the effects of people who hadn't looked after themselves. Smoking, drinking, eating the wrong foods, not exercising, the whole lot really. And it stuck with me, I guess, that, you know, to live a healthy life and a happy life and to live into old age, which hopefully we all will, you need to look after yourself. I think we get hooked up on thinking that we have to do something major to look after ourselves, but that's not the case. If you're struggling to find time to look after yourself, your mental health, emotional state, physical health, you might think that you just don't have time to sort it. But actually, you don't have to do massive amounts for it to be really helpful. Just going for a walk, having a bath, chatting to friends, reading a book, all those sorts of things are looking after yourself. It is self-care. Don't think any of that stuff's wasted. You know, reading a book before you go to bed rather than watching the TV will give you a much better sleep. So there are things we can do every day to make sure that we're looking after ourselves more. The big thing at the moment is getting outside in the trees. And you can see I'm surrounded by trees here, but this is a really cool thing, I think. They've done a lot of research about how helpful being out in the wild is for us, or anywhere really, and surrounding ourselves with trees. Because trees are the centre of our universe. They provide a lot for us, including emotional healing, obviously oxygen. And I think it's in Japan where they do forest bathing. It's a thing where they go out and sit with the forest. It's just such a wonderful thing to do. Now, we've all got trees. I've got abundance of trees down here, but everybody's got trees somewhere. And just going to sit with a tree or near a tree or walking through a tree can be really helpful for our mental state and our general health. So try and have a think about what you would enjoy doing that's going to help you. along your journey to better self-care, because you will reap the benefits. You will feel so much better for it, especially mental health these days. You know, we're all plugged into various things, computers, phones, and forever doing things, forever looking at other people's lives and other people's comments and stuff that we really shouldn't be bothered about, and that does affect us quite negatively. So taking yourself away from all of that is not a bad thing to do. So what do I do for self-care? Well, I do quite a bit. I do exercise, probably not as much as I would like to. I want to get back into running, and I am doing that right now. So that's a lot of my physical activities through running. Obviously getting out with the trees. But one thing that I love to do, and it's a mindfulness practice for me, is take time over my skincare and makeup. These bikes drive me nuts. There are always loads out on a morning. It's a weekend morning. And I really make a point of this. When I'm doing my skincare and when I'm doing my makeup, I do it very mindfully. It's my type of mindfulness, I guess. I look forward to it. I do it slowly, unless I'm in a rush, obviously. Can't do it all the time. If I'm dashing out, I might not be able to do it as slowly as I need to. But when I've got the time, I do love to take my time over this stuff. So with my skincare, I'll pick out the products that I want to use very carefully. I'll look forward to using them. I'll put them on slowly, thinking about how nice it feels, sort of keeping my mind blank from other stuff, just thinking about what I'm doing. And I really, really enjoy that. It is mindfulness for me. And then the same with the makeup. One of the things about putting makeup on is the choice of products that you're going to use, which can be quite a nice thing to take your time over. And, you know, really think, what do I want to look like today? What do I want to wear today? What is my mood? And just plan it in such a way that you just think about that, really. What you're putting on your face, what you're going to be doing that day, just nice positive thoughts. And I just love it. I just take my time over it, and it really is mindfulness for me. And because I do skincare twice a day, and I do makeup, you know, every day, sometimes more than once, depending on what I'm doing, it means that I can get that self-care, mindfulness into my day, every day. So would that work for you? Is there something like you do every day, whether it's walking the dog, putting your makeup on, skincare, listening to the radio? What is it that's going to make you take some time for yourself? It's definitely worth thinking about. Amongst all the rest, you know, looking after your food and your general health and your mind, what is it that's going to work for you? What can you do? Because the best way to make sure this stuff happens is to do something that you really enjoy doing. If you say, I want to get physically fit, and you join the gym and actually you hate going to the gym, you're not going to go. So try and choose something that you really enjoy doing. And the mindfulness stuff is massively important, because it's mental health that is suffering for a lot of people these days. And when we say mental health, people get worried that we're thinking about, you know, major depression and schizophrenia, and it's not that. It's just a sense of well-being. We just want to get through the day feeling happy or happier and contented as best we can. So just find things that are going to help you with that. Obviously, if you do have mental health issues, as in depression, then there is help you can get for that. You know, not ignoring the fact that that's there and needs dealing with. But you're best placed, obviously, to know whether that's you and to get the support that you need. That's not really what I'm talking about here today. I'm talking about things that we can do ourselves without the doctor's intervention that's going to help us with our radical self-care. So what are you going to do this week that's going to help you with all those things? Physical, emotional, mental well-being. There's got to be something you could do, something you could start today. Let me know what that's going to be in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're going to help yourself feel amazing. So I hope that was useful, and I'm going to sign off here. I'm stuck behind a horse box now. If it's not bikes, it's horse boxes. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening.